Okay guys, so if we open up our book on page 124 and we go to question 5, it's an orthographic projection question and we're going to draw it out in SolidWorks. Okay, so we're going to start from the base up. We see that the base is 140 by 80. Okay, so over to our SolidWorks, looking straight in at the top plane, and we're going to draw a center rectangle of 140 by 80. Green tick once we're finished. Features, extrude up, and if we look at our drawing again, we're extruding up by 20 mil. Okay, so extrude up by 20, green tick. That is our rectangle shape to start with. The next thing we see here is that there's two corners being taken out of here. Okay, so to do that, we have to look straight in at our shape again, and we're going to go sketch. We're just sketching a line here, starting from the corner and drawing a triangle. The dimensions of that triangle then is going to be 30 at the front on the shorter side and 20 then at the longer side. Green tick once we're finished. Features, and we're going to extrude, cutting that now this time, and we're going to cut that then through all. So we're going through all of that shape. Okay, so we've done one side now and we're going to mirror that. So features to mirror is the extrude, and we're going to cut along the front plane. Green tick. And that is our shape so far. Next step for us is to extrude up this rectangle here. So that rectangle now is going to be 40 by 30. So sketch, and we're going to sketching a corner rectangle onto this surface, and the dimensions of that are going to be 40 by 30. Okay, so that's our shape now again. The next step for us is to move up here 50 mil and do a plane, and we're going to draw this rectangle on that plane. So we're going to go to features, we're going to go to reference geometry, and we're going to go plane. We're using this surface now as reference, and we want that plane to be 50 mil up. So green tick, here's our plane, and we're going to right click on that and look right in at it. On that plane now we're going to sketch a corner rectangle along this line here. The dimensions of that corner rectangle are going to be from this point to this point are going to be 20. This point to this point is going to be 20, and it's going to be 20 mil out. Green tick, and you can see now that that sketch is just hovering 50 mil above this surface here. Exit our sketch, features, and we're going to loft boss base. We're going to choose this surface and a corner of the rectangle, and we're going to get something like this. This is a preview of our loft. Looks like what we want it to look like. Green tick. The next step now in our shape is going to be drawing this. Now if we looked at our previous video, we should know how to draw this. We're going to have a plane that's going to be reference off this face, and it's going to be in then $20 mil. It's going to come in here 20 mil. So going back to our reference geometry, plane again, off this, flipping our offset. We don't want it to be that side, and we want it to be 20 mil. Green tick. There's our plane. And we're going to go and look right in at that plane. Okay, and we're going to sketch onto it. And again, we're just going to sketch in a corner rectangle. and that corner rectangle is going to be in line this. Smart dimension 20. By 90. $70. Okay, green tick. That's our sketch there. Exit sketch, and we're going to go feature extrude boss base. And we're going to up to next. Green tick. Next step then is to fillet that, just like the last day. So filleting that now at radius of 60. So fillet this edge here, and we have radius of 10, but we want it to be a radius of 40. Green tick. So right click on both of them planes just to hide them. And the last thing now we need to do is the circle here, the circle cut. Okay, so clicking on the surface and looking right in at it, we're going to sketch on that surface, and we want to sketch a center line to start with. Okay, so our circle is going to be somewhere along that line, and the circle is going to be bang in the middle of our shape. So drawing a circle here. From here to here is going to be 35, and the radius of that circle then is going to be, the diameter is going to be 40. Green tick, features, extrude cut, and we're going up to next again. Green tick. So that now is our shape, and we can then colour that, what we'd see in our elevation, what we'd see in our end view, and what we'd see in our plan. Okay.